welcome. We are so excited to have you for today's special Innovate That podcast, coming to you from this year's Global Entrepreneurship Congress being held in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I am so excited to be joined by two of our lovely Oklahoma ecosystem colleagues. I've got Wade Dunn with Gradient and Kristin Garcia with The Verge. Wade, tell us a little bit about your role at Gradient and what Gradient is.
Okay, cool. So I am the Director of Programs and Partnerships at Gradient. Gradient is, I say it's one of Tulsa's best kept secrets. We're a city within the city. We're an innovation hub. In this space, we have over 112,000 square feet of space dedicated to entrepreneurs' growth. We have in that space, we have University of Tulsa, Oklahoma State University, OU, Tulsa Tech, a lot of resources just geared towards helping our entrepreneurs across every aspect of their journey. We also have the state certified incubator. So, man, I got to plug that.
Hey, Kristin, tell us a little bit about The Verge.
Hi, Kristin Garcia with The Verge. Excited to be in the room with both of you. The Verge is OKC's answer to Gradient. So we're really excited that we can work with amazing partners throughout the state on entrepreneurship development. We also are a state certified incubator. We have co-working, education, programming. And we like to say we're really just a one-stop shop in Oklahoma City. If you have an idea to start something or grow something, we want to support you in a community of people who want to see you thrive and grow in Oklahoma City and well beyond.
Awesome. Okay, so the three of us plus a contingency from all across Oklahoma are here at the Global Entrepreneurship Congress, and that is part of the Global Entrepreneurship Network.
Yes.
What has been the biggest thing that you have learned being from Oklahoma and now being here on a truly international stage?
Yeah. I think for me, I can I go first?
Go
Okay.
for it.
I think for me, this was it's my first time coming here, and I wanted to kind of see where we are in Oklahoma compared to the globe, right? Global innovation spaces in the ecosystem. What I found out was that we are there. We are there. We are there. We are having some of the same challenges that other ecosystems are having as far as it's growing. We have some of the same ideas to solve those challenges. And it's great to be in a space of, I think, over 200 countries being represented here. And you're hearing people talk and you're networking and you're talking to them. And to find out Oklahoma is in the same space and place as far as where we are with our programs that everyone else is. What that means to me is that we're in a great spot. And I think some of the things that we talked about, some problems we talked about solving, some people said, wow, we didn't think of that. Maybe we'll do that. So that means we're also forward thinking. So that was fun.
Yeah, I think for me, I serve as a state coordinator for Global Entrepreneurship Week. I've done that for the last 4 years, and we've really worked as a state to create this calendar and supportive network of resources, and for me to be able to meet other people I've met on Zoom calls that are throughout the U.S. or throughout the world has been really exciting. I think to be able to go into the space that is Gen Village just outside from this podcast and see the different cultures, hear different languages, see that people are excited about starting new things in their communities, no matter what their language is, and that there are ways that we can do this together has been huge. So I know a lot of people were really excited about that and representing in the U.S., but representing what's happening in Oklahoma.
Oh, I have to agree. And Wade, I've got to kind of play off of something that you said. I think being from Oklahoma, we know that there are a ton of misconceptions. We get to see the most innovative and the great things. But it's kind of ironic being in Indianapolis for Global Entrepreneurship Congress and it falling at the same time that the Indiana Pacers are playing the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Exactly.
And so I think this is one of, earlier in the year, you heard a lot of people talking that this shouldn't happen because you have two small market teams who now literally have made it to the big game.
Yeah,
and I think this is where Global Entrepreneurship Congress has done for me what that's probably done for the Thunder of Oklahoma truly deserves and is a part of a global arena and environment, and we are part of the big game. Yeah. So what are some of the things that you're seeing in your line of work about the misconceptions of innovation and entrepreneurship that those within Oklahoma and those from outside the state of Oklahoma think about it?
You want to go? You want to take this?
Yeah, I'll start. A couple of years ago, I went to TechCrunch to Rob in San Francisco and got a lot of Oklahoma where is that? Or I met someone else from Oklahoma. Do y'all know each other? So just a lot of those, kind of question marks, I think, start like the initial conversation with individuals. But then for them to hear about our thriving like food cultures that we have growing in the state, connecting with them on the fact that, we have been this flyover state for so long and that there's a lot more happening is huge. And to your point about the finals, it's been exciting just to kind of harass some of the people here in Indianapolis about us playing together. We know there were tornadoes and sirens going off yesterday welcoming the Pacers to the state. But it's those little things that we can kind of relate to other people on. We're talking about sports. We're talking about, they're going to host the World Cup here. We're going to host the Olympics in 2028 in Oklahoma. So all of these pieces that really come together and people say, oh, I did not know that's what was happening.
I think that you summed it up. I think that's, for me, so I came from the East Coast before I came to Oklahoma. I've been in Tulsa for about 3.5 years. I think for me, the surprise is, and I'll speak for me because I was one of those people like, Oklahoma? I'm not.
Well, actually, you are both not originally from Oklahoma. And randomly, I was born in Indianapolis. So came home-ish. I was only here for a little bit.
And we're taking you both back to Oklahoma. So
yeah.
But I think the biggest misconception for me is against Oklahoma. You don't think anything is in Oklahoma, right? You think it's tumbleweeds and cows, and that's it. So you don't think it's innovative. You don't think that we have a space that's really innovative. The surprise, I'll speak for me. Surprise for me being in Oklahoma and seeing how we have so many smart people, right?
yes.
That so many people that are really, really looking at global problems and having solutions that are being created that are being picked up, either nationally or globally outside the region, right? It's not like something we just, okay, that's just an Oklahoma thing. You got fixed. No, we have so many in our state certified incubator at Gradient. We have over 40 different companies that are focused on tech, all aspects of tech, med tech, ag tech, different type of tech, and they're solving problems. And they have these companies are not like mom and pop. Some have up to 200 employees, and they have a several $1 million revenue. And what that means is if they have the employees and they have the revenue, means there's a market for it.
Right.
And they're growing. There. I jokingly tell people, everybody in my program, I call them our next legacy companies. I say you're our next legacy companies because every legacy company we look around the city, they start out as a startup.
Yeah.
And that was my misconception when I came into it. But I'm drinking a Kool-Aid now.
Oh, and I 100% agree. I'm the only one of the three of us that's a native Oklahoman. So born and raised, educated all across the state. And I will say, I'm going to 100% agree of even in the line of work with OCAST, when we are outside the state, everybody's like, oh, all you do is ag tech. Like, even if they associate that. And no, there's so much going on in the state. Yes, tornadoes. I mean, tornadoes, there's the things that they think of. I mean, we've had the ability to host Ukrainian surgeons in our house. And when we ask them, what did you think of Oklahoma City? What did you know? They give us two answers. Oklahoma City thunder and tornadoes and Twister. Like, that's literally the two things.
Nice.
And it's having the opportunity to showcase so much more that's going on within the state of Oklahoma.